Yeah, that's not she is. And you have been I'd like to go straight through? Probably. Yeah, I'm not bad.
This is Anthony, this is Sarah. Look after you.
So I'd like to go straight through. Alright, so leave with me. Good.
How are you?
Hello everybody. Nice to see so many referees. Hope you've gone to big money. It gives me great pleasure to stand here before you to welcome you to the fleet for the 4th annual Peterborough Young Referees Evening and gain great benefit. Thank you very much.
Everybody will see what happens. Anything else? Also, concentration.
Don't worry about the teams. Sorry? A decision was made in advance. What reason is structure that you recognise points for 2 that plays of not giving a decision which may penalise the counter. But again, the bank was all about 7. You've got to be able to sell it with your voice. Remember the basic law says advantage, play on. Why do you start your watch before you do a whistle? Well, in case you forget from it,
So retake and then put
Done 4, you get to 11. Time of your life to the rest of your referee's career. Especially as you progress up the ladder, you get onto the sap of the adult league. You'll be then given a certificate, you'll be then given a badge, a 3 lines badge.
All of that information is in there. The select groups, they go on to the select groups for them because you get them to pick them. Welcome to Anthony Taylor.
Thanks, Alan. Good evening, everybody. Everybody hear me at the back okay? Lovely. I don't like using microphones, so hopefully the next 45 minutes is going to be something a little bit different for you tonight. Because I know in the previous group discussions we've been focusing on the technical aspects of the game. But I want to focus on you as individuals. We've got a very diverse mix in the room tonight, and what I want you to think about is actually what do you actually really want? Not just in football, but out of life in general. So I want to focus on not whether you give a penalty kick in the right way and how you manage a free kick, how you send somebody off or how you caution somebody. I want to focus on you and what your thought process and what you're thinking about how good and how you're going to make the most of your potential. But first of all, I want you to let your imaginations run wild. Difficult, I know, for people like Dave and stuff, but each of your groups have got a pen and some flip chart paper. What I want you to do, I want you to spend a couple of minutes and imagine this. It might be difficult to imagine, but imagine it. The Football Association have come into some money and they've given Rob £1 million to spend. That's right, £1 million.
Oh, Lord.
And Rob, and I know he's a Yorkshireman, and I know he's, in theory they're meant to be tight, yeah? But he's actually going to give that £1 million to you. So I want you in 4 minutes to draw me on your piece of paper what your group would spend £1 million on. If you had a dream trip, where would you go? What would you buy? Who would you trade your boyfriend in for? Who would you trade your girlfriend in for? Dan. Flip that paper out now, please. These people that study, if you want to put your piece of paper, lie it in one big long line down the centre of the room for me, please. We want to have a sing. We're going to have a little journey. We're going to start off by putting this in your, planting this seed in your mind by saying that every goal, there's a reason which drives you on. So every single one of us in this group will have a goal. Even parents at the back of the room will still have a goal in life. Some goals for your group on your paper in front of you, please.
What refereeing? Sorry?
Make your ambition. Is that not an ambition? What do you not want to do? No? Oh, right.
Okay, so if we just finish that one, last one off. So tell me, how can we motivate each other? How are you motivated? How are you motivated, Matt?
Parents.
Parents? By doing what? Do they give you extra money for doing things well? Do they take you out places? Yeah. David, what's your favourite song?
ABBA, Dancing Queen.
Music, you might not think it, is one way of motivating yourself. Even if you can't decide it on the spot. All success at the Olympics is based on imagery. Because every single one of the athletes at the Olympic Games uses positive imagery to imagine themselves winning a gold medal. Why not try that as a referee? You can spend 2 minutes stood on a field while the teams are warming up, thinking about how good you're going to referee that football match. That's all you need to think about. Most of all, you've got to enjoy. If you don't enjoy it, then you ain't going to go anywhere. If you don't enjoy it, it's time to pack in. Work hard and believe in yourself. I can guarantee that you will achieve. It's been really good to meet you all. I wish you all the very best. Make the most of the support you've got from the parents and your friends and family around the room. And thank you very much for the time listening. Thank you.
How do you relax? What do you do to relax yourself away from football?
Away from football?
Yeah. Or are you just absolute football?
No, I'm not.
I presume your family, you like to relax with your family and do...
Well, depends if you can relax with 5 kids in the house.
You're really busy, aren't you?
I'm going to defend myself here. 3 of mine, 2 are hospital.
In terms of the extra officials they now have on the goal line in some
Yes.
matches, what are you going to do as such when you're in your brief? What does the
Okay, the additional refs behind the goal agree to help with everything. So, everybody in this room probably thinks that they do nothing because you don't see them waving arms or pointing or anything like that. We're up, it's always mic'd up so that they can help with anything. So a lot of the time they'll be telling the referee if they think it's a penalty if it's not. The ultimate decision rests with the referee. So, remember a couple of years ago, Chelsea and Man United, where I think it was Chelsea should have had a penalty in the last minute, and someone's clean thrown goal, and if they'd scored that, they'd gone to the Champions League final. The extra ref behind the goal actually said it was a penalty and a red card, but the ref thought it wasn't, so he played on. The guy behind the goal was right. So they feed lots of information into the referee, but if the referee chooses not to say that information, that's down to him.
Please for a thank you to Anthony Taylor.
Just a brief one before we go. Can I thank you for having us, first of all, and congratulate you on such a fantastic evening. Just to introduce ourselves, my name's Julia, I'm Vice Chairperson of the RAFA Youth Council. And nationally, we've been set up this season to offer a voice to all young referees with a direct route into the FA and the RA and the development of refereeing in the game. Behind me, I've got Will Finney. On the council, he is manager of project number 1, which supports the development of level 4 referees, so aspiring high-level referees. And Sarah, who, may I say, you're extremely lucky to have in your area. Sarah Grundy is head of the RA development project that we're running this season. And what a fantastic RA to be involved in to head up that project. And some of the work they'll be doing this year focuses around good practice as well, so I'm sure she'll be including some of her own stuff in what we're up to.
This is from the recent referees course, and we've been inviting you up one at a time. You'll have your photograph taken with Anthony and Peter. It's been a good course. Of course it is. Mitchell Stimson. And we've got Jamie Howard. Callum Vaughan here. Is Aaron here, Aaron Kirsten. Matthew Halsey. Josh Crabtree. On the next one we've got Sam Taylor. George Bateman. Robbie Kisbeh, Robbie here? No Robbie. Okay, Harvey Noble. Just to clarify, is anybody else in the room from the last course? I don't think there is. I think there's one or two apologies who couldn't make it tonight. So we'll certainly pass them on. Now, just before we move on to the final photograph here, Huntingdonshire would like to make a presentation.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This young man has reached the next stage of his refereeing career, and could Luke Scott come up, because he's successfully passed the basic referee training course, done his 6 matches, and he now becomes a level 7 referee.
thank sincerely to the Mike Riley, who approached our special guest tonight, Anthony, and asked him if he would be kind enough to come up here. And to give you a background, I asked him and said to him, what time would you be available from? And he said, what time would you want me from? And that was the answer I like to hear. And today's been a full day. It started out in Cheshire this morning. What time, Anthony? 7 o'clock this morning from Cheshire. Thick fog coming down. We went to the city of Peterborough Academy, which is the old East Home School. We had a little session there with about a dozen autistic young people. They all had a go, blowing a whistle, flying a flag, playing a game of five-a-side football. We then went to range, where Anthony refereed a football match, half an hour each way, which money raised went towards children's session for you all to go away with. And he's still got another 3 hours to drive home before the day starts again. So, from myself and the people in the room, a sincere thank you. There are other people in the room who have put together today as well and helped. People like the young people who it's all about have been welcoming you at the front table, helping you with the drinks, going to help you on the way out as well. Hopefully these young people will become the administrators and the good referees of the future as well. Our society is based on youth. I'd like to thank Neil for doing the raffle tonight, much appreciated. The referee development officers. My mother, who's been doing the catering with my wife tonight, and obviously my dad on the video, which you can look on YouTube in the next week or so and see yourselves on there. We hope you've enjoyed tonight. We're going to finish off with some photographs. I'd like to present a little token of our thanks to Anthony. I've also got the Peterborough District Referees Association on. He might wear it while he's cleaning out the garage, or whatever. But a little something to walk away with from Peterborough with. So I'd like to thank you very much. If the people want to collect their raffle prizes, on the way out, collect the your presents and everything. Thank you to all the tutors who've given up their time and come along tonight from all the counties, and especially the newcomers from Bedfordshire. Thank you, and good night.
No. We can't say good night because all of us got here tonight. Anthony arrived tonight. The RDO is all you people through one guy, and this guy here. He did a tremendous lot in the last 12 months to get this thing on the road, but he's been doing it for 4 years. This is the 4th year we've done it. Without Robert, I would be in hell of a mess in Peterborough, and I tell you that very, very often. And I'd like you all just to put your hands together for one guy.